Now this one's about Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez went independent when he went independent sometime early December, early 2020, early January 2020. But he dropped his first independent song, Temperature Rising, on May, sometime in May, and that's his first independent song. Now, you gotta understand how important that is. The whole reason the industry is after Tory Lanez is because they allegedly wanted him to re-sign, and he didn't want to re-sign, right? He was going independent. He was like, "Nah, I'm not re-signing with you." They was trying to make him re-sign, and all the antics that's going around with him and Meg Thee Stallion, that's just trying to force it. Basically, it's like some mob style type of mess. They basically saying get down and lay down, basically. So the whole industry is trying to destroy him because he went independent and he's going against the industry, right? They wanted him to resign. That's why they're using Meg Thee Stallion to destroy him, right? This all started with it all started with him going independent, but Meg Thee Stallion got into the picture because she was with her old record label. Her old record label was the label that brought her to the top, that brought her to the fame that she is right now, brought her to the success that she is right now. And they was they had her in a deal that her deal wasn't all that bad, but it was kind of bad compared to the rest of the industry. It wasn't that bad, right? But nobody wants to give most of their proceeds and money to a label, right? But compared to the rest of the industry, it wasn't all that bad because the average record label that you have in the industry is horrible. It's horrible. Hers is better. Her mom allegedly worked the deal out. Her mom was allegedly connected to the industry. But Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion started off of Tory going independent. Meg Thee Stallion got into the picture because she had a lunch with Beyonce, right? That's how she got connected to Rock Nation. She had a lunch with Beyonce, and basically Rock Nation, Jay Z, and it might not been only Jay Z because if you don't know, Jay Z's record label Rock Nation is owned by Live Nation, right? They have a partnership together, but Live Nation owns more than 50%. So they basically own Rock Nation. But Rock Nation wanted her to sign with them, right? After her old label did all the work to get her hot, to get her popping, they was like, okay, come over to us and we're gonna give you a little bit better deal. But they was like, okay, in order to get down with us, because the whole industry is basically the deep state, the Illuminati, the people who run it. In order to get down with them, you gotta do certain things. You gotta prove your loyalty to the group. And that's what Meg Thee Stallion is doing. She's proving her loyalty to the group by trying to destroy Tory Lanez. Now, she had a lunch with Beyonce, and from that lunch, Beyonce hopped on her track. You know how big that is for Beyonce to hop on your track. Like, she's not gonna hop on your track for no reason, right? That's a huge favor, and you have to pay that favor back, right? Now it's her first, her first reward. It was okay if you keep if you fall in line, if you listen to us, we're gonna keep rewarding you. We're gonna keep bringing you to the top. We're gonna keep giving you what you want, but you gotta do what we tell you to do. So she's basically not her puppet. And from that from that ordeal, that lunch, she got connected to Rock Nation, and they're using Beyonce to make her go against her old label and sign with Rock Nation. But her old record label doesn't want to let her go. But that's how she got connected to the industry, the people who run the industry, basically the Illuminati. She, no, they are trying to destroy Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez went independent. And how is Rock Nation connected to Tory Lanez going independent? Rock Nation has a partnership with Universal Studios, right? So they basically connected. Universal Studios owns Interscope. Interscope was the label Tory Lanez was signed to, but now he's free, and they wanted him to re-sign. So basically, the whole industry is coming together to go against him and try to destroy him. Basically, some bully move, and they all want Tory Lanez to be destroyed because he's not resigning with them. And Tory Lanez like, hell no, I'm not resigning with y'all. I'm free. He dropped his first song on Temperature Rising with his umbrella sign in the video, signifying his own brand. He now owns his brand. So Meg Thee Stallion is being used to destroy him because of his disobedience to the industry, because he didn't want to re-sign with the industry, and she basically their puppet. That's why she did a little song with the Christmas song promoting that little thing. Yeah, if you saw the Christmas song, you know what I'm talking about. But they're basically giving her orders and she's following them, right? And they're gonna reward her for that. But the whole thing about Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion started with him going independent, right? And Rock Nation is connected to his label because the label that owns Interscope has a partnership with Rock Nation, and that label is Universal Studios, right? Live Nation basically owns Rock Nation, and Live Nation is responsible for the Astro World event, right? With the dude, I forgot his name. He had a demonic little, the demonic, the demonic, the demonic concert, and he had a little mouth, and everybody's walking through his mouth, basically saying he's swallowing their souls, and they had a little sacrifices going on, people dying, like damn near 8 people died, and the officer said somebody was going around poking somebody with a needle in their neck, and then he changed his statement saying, "Oh no, nah, it wasn't that. He got hit in the head or something like that." But all that demonic stuff, that's all industry demonic stuff, right? And Meg Thee Stallion's getting tied into all that demonic stuff, right? And I don't know if she understands fully what she's getting into, right? I don't know if she's just money hungry. She's hungry for the fame, the spotlight, that she's willing to do anything to get it. And she's just thinking like, oh, it's just these people not that bad, they want me to do this, do that, and it ain't that serious. I don't know if she really understands the magnitude, right? But I think she has to understand. She just doesn't care. But she's gonna keep being the industry's puppet, and she's gonna keep promoting stuff the industry wants, the agenda of the elites. She's gonna be promoting them. Watch, you're gonna see. She's already promoting the transgender agenda. She's promoting the other things, and she is basically being used to destroy Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez, all the evidence points towards Tory Lanez not shooting her, right? The gunpowder wasn't found on his hand. The gunpowder was found in the girl's hand. The gun didn't have his DNA evidence on it. The gun that fired the shot didn't have the DNA evidence on it. His DNA evidence on it. And DJ Academics posted that out. DJ Academics put that out there. And it's crazy that he got that from Rock Nation. But he is going against the industry, right? So it's scary for him, right? Because this court case coming up, it could go bad for him, right? Because even though he might not, all the proof is showing that he didn't shoot her. All they gotta do is pay the judge, pay the juries, and if the juries can't be paid, make them redraw. And as they redraw the juries, they choose all the juries or most of them that's gonna do what the deep state want, do what the industry wants. And if that happens, Tory Lanez gonna get convicted for shooting her, right? He's gonna get convicted for shooting, even though he didn't do it, right? And he allegedly didn't do it. All the evidence points towards that he didn't do it. But if that happens, he's toasted, right? And I'm pretty sure he understands that can happen, right? He understands how powerful these people is, right? These people behind Meg Thee Stallion are very powerful. These people that control Meg Thee Stallion and making her lie are very powerful, right? First she said, first the police report said she had glass in her foot. Then they changed it and said she has bullet fragments in her foot. That already shows you right there that power. How the hell do you change a police report? How the hell do you change a medical report? Right, that already shows you their power right there. They can make things disappear. They can change things, right? Then they said the evidence is not there for the bullet fragments. How is the evidence not there? Somebody would have to get arrested if evidence that was supposedly there goes missing because the doctor is compelled by law to save and report any evidence to the police of any criminal activity, right? They're compelled by law to do that, right? So if the evidence was actually gone, if there was even evidence and it's gone, somebody would be in trouble. Somebody would be getting arrested because they had to destroy the evidence. Evidence doesn't just disappear; it had to be destroyed, right? But I doubt there was even evidence, right? But all the evidence is pointing towards Tory Lanez not shooting her, and Meg Thee Stallion has been caught up in multiple lies, bunch of lies, right? She said she was this age when she signed the contract. Turned out she wasn't that age, right? She's saying multiple lies, right? But she's gonna be a lot. She's gonna be like a lot of people in this industry. She's gonna be depressed, right? That's why a lot of people in the industry depressed because they had to do certain things that their heart that's not sitting right with their heart. Right? And she's having to do a lot of things that she knows wrong. She knows wrong, but she's still doing it because, she wants the fame, she wants the glory. But she is gonna get everything she wants, obviously, right? Because the industry, these people are powerful. They have the most money in the world. It's a group of them all working together, and they control politics, music, food, news. They control everything. But they're gonna give her what she wants. She's gonna be in movies. She's gonna get all that. But she's gonna be a puppet. She's gonna be their puppet. She's gonna have to keep doing what they want. And the moment she decides, I'm not gonna do what you want, they're gonna destroy her, right? They're gonna get her in line, right? And she's allegedly doing sex favors to get more opportunities, right? Her record label said, "Oh, she's fucked up by the whole industry," right? Which hints towards her doing sex favors for more opportunities, right? Allegedly, but Interscope Records is owned by Universal. Universal has a partnership with Rock Nation, and that's why Rock Nation is working so hard to destroy Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez refuses to re-sign and make a deal with them. Right? He wants to be independent, allegedly, but the Tory and Meg Thee Stallion situation was a fortunate thing for them, right? Because they're using it to destroy Tory Lanez, right? Something happened, right? So a gun might have been shot that day. I don't know. You don't really know what happened, but regardless, if you ever wondered why this is happening to Tory Lanez, it's because he has went independent and refuses to sign again. That's exactly why it's happening, allegedly. But you gotta understand how the industry works, right? That's why Young Dolph had to be killed, right? Young Dolph was like the biggest symbol for freedom in the industry, right? The industry does not want freedom. The industry does not like independent artists. They do not like it because independent artists, they they give hope. They promote a view of a world where our artists could be independent, right? They give hope and they inspire other artists to be independent, and they don't want that. So they try to crush you. They're gonna try to crush you because if they crush you, they crush hope that an independent music industry could be born one day, right? They don't want an independent music industry because if that happens, they lose a lot of money. They lose a lot of control on the industry, right? But search it up. Tory Lanez went independent right around the same time that Meg Thee Stallion thing happened. Meg Thee Stallion is being used as a puppet to destroy Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez is going to war with the industry. That's why all these little these fake Negroes, protect the black woman. They know what's going on, right? they know it's all BS, right? But they're controlled by Rock Nation or the industry, right? And it's not only Rock Nation that controls the industry. Rock Nation is controlled by the industry, right? Rock Nation is controlled by Live Nation, right? And the Astro World event shows you how demonic these people is, right? Live Nation was the one who funded Astro World. But search up Interscope Records, search up Universal Records, and search up how Universal owns Interscope. Search up how Universal has a partnership with Rock Nation, and you will see how it all comes together. You'll be like, oh, they all connected, right? They all connected, and they are working to destroy Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez does not want to be owned and controlled by the industry anymore. His contract finished, and he refused to re-sign with the industry.